You can't pass what's for you in this life. Everything that is for you is going to reveal itself in the time that it's meant for you. But the journey and why it feels so difficult is because you're not flowing. The reason you're not flowing is because you're struggling. You're struggling to hold on because you feel like you have to guide your own life. And a lot of times when you feel like you have to guide your own life, it's because there's a part of you that don't trust yourself. And so how do you build trust, right? We see people who wake up at 5 a.m. So you have to wake up at 5 in the morning. You have to meditate. You have to do this crazy morning routine. You don't need any of that shit. The point of that is so you can learn to build trust within yourself. Because if you don't trust yourself, how can reality trust you for you to manifest what you're trying to manifest in reality? So this video I want to talk to you about, what is it? Is like letting, you have to heal yourself for what?
Yeah, you have to heal from yourself. So what Jeff was saying about the whole morning routine thing, a lot of times we put these shackles on ourselves. We make it where like, okay, I'm gonna feel like a piece of shit if I don't wake up, like Jeff said, at 5 a.m. every morning. If I don't make sure I hit the gym by 9 a.m. and I'm back home meditating by 10 a.m. But that's because it's like this burdensome thing that you put on yourself that doesn't actually have to apply. Like a lot of times you'll make yourself feel so bad when you don't uphold yourself to a certain standard that you had placed for yourself that might not necessarily be true. Like with the whole waking up at 5 a.m. thing, you could be a night owl and maybe your best hours of working could be from midnight to 2 a.m. And in that scenario, waking up at 5 a.m. wouldn't work for you because you'd only have like 2-3 hours of sleep. So basically what Jeff was saying about like healing from yourself is like these things that you put on yourself that you're so hard on yourself for that might not necessarily be the case or actually like apply to you, you know?
Yeah. It's important that you heal from yourself. And let's break that down, right? What does it mean to heal? True healing, because people get caught up in this healing journey. You get people who talk about I'm healing. All they're fucking doing is healing because they got trauma or some shit, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, you're giving it too much fucking power, right? Everyone is going through something, right? So it's like, how do you manage? How do you get through it? Well, the only way to get through it is to accept like it's what built you, right? So you have to heal from that side of you that feels like you have to heal. Why do you always need to heal? It's just a part of life. So true healing is when you surrender, is when you make peace with whatever happens to you, is where you accept that it happened. Most people are unable to create the change that they want in their life because they can't accept where they are, how much money they make, the girl that left them, the car that they drive. They can't accept it. So it's like, how can the universe bend to your will if you can't bend to your own will and accept like all of the blessings that you have?
Exactly.
Everything is a blessing. So when we talk about heal from yourself, well, who are you? You got to get to know yourself. Who are you? You're not the things you own. You're not the things you lost. You're not the things that happened to you. You are chosen. You are unique. You have a path to walk on. You're nothing that you own. If you remove everything from me, I heard this one time. I was on a trip somewhere. I don't know. I heard this one time. Maybe it was from an ex or something. She said to me, Jeff, who are you without your story?
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk about being homeless a lot and all this shit. Who are you without that story? I'm like, fuck, I thought about it. I'm like, it's what made me. It's like a badge of honor. I was able to go through that. And look at me now. I'm grateful. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking to you guys. You guys are my people. But then I thought about it. And then I remember there was this other time. I don't remember. But it was, I think someone was talking about their trip. Their like ayahuasca trip or something like that. And Aya was showing them what would their life be like if they didn't have anything. Where would their power lie on? It's like their power would lie on their voice, their ability to communicate. Because I think Mother Aya took their ability to speak away from them. And the reason I'm sharing that is because that experience helped them reveal to themselves who they actually are and what value do they bring in to people. So it wasn't the car that they had, the career, what they did, what they didn't do. It was just their ability to like express themselves.
Yeah. And I think a big part of young men is a lot of times we'll base our value upon, all right, what do we have? What can we provide? like as men, we kind of feel almost ingrained to work. And I remember in the story of the Bible when God cast Adam and Eve outside of the Garden of Eden, outside of paradise, essentially, he told men that, okay, you're going to have to work the ground, and by the sweat of your brow, you'll pull things from it. But without that hard work, you'll gain nothing. So that's still kind of like in all of us today. Like, you know, I tell you that my demographic is mainly young men. And a lot of times we feel like, okay, we're not owed anything until we get it by the sweat of our brow. We got to freaking go outside and grind harder than the next person.
You gotta hunt, you know?
Yeah, you got to hunt. You got to work 100 times harder than the next guy. You have to wake up at 5 a.m. if you want anything in this life. But a big part of what I was really agreeing with what Jeff was saying is that a big part of it is like learning to let go. You don't have to fight tooth and nail, teeth and nail, clawing, scratching to get everything, like to feel like you deserve things in this life, because you yourself, healing from that version of yourself that feels like you have to work, you yourself are already great, and you already have such like just power and divinity in yourself that if you let go of all these old constraints, like these old shackles, you would be able to fully come into that person that you're supposed to be, and those blessings would just naturally flow into your life. You wouldn't have to work so hard 80 hours a week at a job or working 2-3 jobs just to feel like, you know, to make money in this life. Like you would just let go, and naturally money will come find you. Opportunities will start popping up. I remember Jeff was telling me his story just a couple minutes ago, and he was saying that like when he did that, when he learned that like, okay, even though when he was in the state where he was like more so homeless and stuff, when he let go, all these opportunities came to him. Like him and I actually met because we worked together at a job here in LA. I told you guys that we live in LA. We worked at like a restaurant in downtown LA, and he got that job as an opportunity just out of nowhere, just like fell into his lap in a moment where, you know, he very much needed it, but he wasn't chasing after it. He wasn't feeling like, oh, if I don't get this job, then whatever, things are gonna fall apart in his life. And that's why it came to him. Like similar to me, like a lot of blessings come when I like let go, you know?
They actually turned my application down.
Dang.
They turned my application down, I think, once. And then once I got blessed with the apartment that was not on the market that I got,
Jeez.
that same night, they called me out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I was already saying to myself, once I get this spot, I need a better job.
Wow.
And they called me back, and I started. It's like insane.
That's powerful.
But yeah, no, what you just shared was like so deep. And I think when it came to my journey, I hurt myself for so many years because I always felt like I didn't have it, right? I didn't have it. Like other people knew more than me. Other people knew how to do things, and I needed their advice. So I was always seeking mentorship, coaching. I was spending all of my bread going broke just trying to invest in myself. But I realized over my journey, it's like it's not on you, it's in you. Right? It's not on you, it's in you. So like I could have no money right now, but the world knows Jeff as this resilient individual, talks about spirituality, very authentic person. Why? It's not on me. It's not the clothes. I don't have a shirt saying I love myself. It's nothing on me. It's in me. It's energy. So when you understand that concept, like it's in you, it's not on you, you start understanding that it's who you are. And life is going to mirror and bring everything into your life when you heal yourself. That's what we're talking about. When you heal yourself, when you accept who you are and what's for you and what's not for you.
Yeah.
I got turned down a lot of opportunities, but they weren't for me. I wanted to blow up and go viral, and I wanted all these things when I were younger, but thank God it didn't happen. Why? Because it wasn't for me.
Exactly.
So like it took time for me to sit with myself and heal myself, for me to accept myself, for me to love myself. So it's like I don't even seek anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about that earlier. Like I don't seek anything anymore. Why? Because I just, when you heal yourself, you kind of let go of the need for any validation. And a lot of the times, why do we want a big house? Why do we want more money? Why do we want a car? Because we want acceptance. We want people to look at us and say, oh, you know, they're that guy. Or like we want to fit in.
Yeah.
But the world changes completely when you don't seek that validation anymore, man.
Yeah. 100%, bro. I always tell you guys about like the whole chasing principle. Like if me and Jeff were to go outside right now, we saw a random person on the street and we started chasing them, what would happen?
They'll run away.
Well, guys like us, you know, of course they're gonna run away. You know, they're gonna run as fast as they can. They're gonna try to evade us and elude us. But if we were just like chilling, whatever, we had like just really good vibes and stuff, people outside on the street might just walk over to us and be like, hey, you guys look cool, whatever, just want to see what you got going on. Life works no differently. It's like the things that you chase normally evade you. You want that fast car or whatever, that a car that shows that you have all this wealth and stuff, and then you never get it because you just never get to that point. Or you like that girl so much and you feel like you have to have her, you love her so much, and she won't even give you time of day. She won't let you take her out on a date. In fact, whenever she sees you, she's just like blowing you off and stuff. But vice versa, you turn around, you just like start focusing inwardly, you focus on yourself, you focus on healing from yourself, what we're talking about, and those things naturally come to you since you're not chasing them anymore. They just naturally come your way. So this is like a quick little video we wanted to get for you guys. This is my homie Jeff, first time on the channel. Yeah, if you guys like what you're hearing, make sure you go check out his channel. I'm gonna leave it in the description down below. But comment down below, what do you guys feel like this? Like, do you agree with what we're saying? Do you have like other thoughts on it? We want to hear your thoughts in the comments, and we can all like kind of help each other down there. If you guys did like today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications because I do post videos like this every single day. Jeff will be back on the channel again as well too. So again, make sure you check out his channel. And if you guys did resonate with today's video, check out this video over here that I feel like you would get along with as well too. I love you guys. We love you guys. And I'll speak to you guys very soon. I'll see you tomorrow.